Captain, before we step onto this color and feeling island, tell me, what does blue make you feel when it means the color of the sea and sky? Feeling sad or low in spirit? And something connected with the sea, open sky, or high level quality? Meaning 1. The color of the sea or the clear sky. Used for the color often seen in water, the sky, and many natural scenes. Example, the boat moved across the deep blue water. Common use, blue sky, blue water, dark blue. Blue horizon. Meaning 2. Sad, unhappy, or low in mood. Used when someone feels emotionally down or slightly depressed. Example, she felt a little blue after the long goodbye. Common use, feel blue, look blue, a blue mood. Feeling blue. Meaning 3. Connected with the sea, the open sky, or something top level and special. Used in some expressions for ocean-related life, sky-related work, or very high quality. Example, he dreams of a blue water voyage far from the coast. Common use, blue water sailing, blue planet, blue ribbon. Blue water route. Blue most commonly names the color of the sea and sky, but it is also widely used for sadness in expressions like feel blue. In some special phrases, it can describe the open ocean, the planet, or something of very high rank or quality. Read the sea, the heart, and the horizon well, Captain. Carry blue for the color of sky and water, for the quiet sadness that can visit the soul, and for the wide open world beyond the shore, as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we step onto this attention and safety island, tell me, what does careful make you feel when it means paying close attention to avoid danger or mistakes, doing something with great care and precision, and thinking wisely before acting or deciding? Meaning 1. Paying close attention to avoid danger, harm, or mistakes. Used for someone who watches closely and acts safely. Example, be careful on the wet deck after the rain. Common use, be careful, careful driver, careful with knives. Be careful. Meaning 2. Done with great care, accuracy, and attention to detail. Used for work or actions that are neat, precise, and thoughtfully done. Example, she made a careful drawing of the coast before sunset. Common use, careful work, careful plan, careful reading. Careful work. Meaning 3. Wise, cautious, and thoughtful before making a move or decision. Used for someone who thinks first and does not act too quickly. Example, he gave a careful answer instead of speaking too fast. Common use, careful choice, careful answer, careful decision. Careful decision. Careful usually describes safe, attentive behavior, but it can also describe work that is precise and detailed. It often carries the idea of caution in thinking too, especially when someone chooses words or actions wisely. Step with purpose and think with calm strength, Captain. Carry careful for safe attention, for precise work shaped by detail, and for wise decisions that protect the journey as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we step onto this air and rhythm island, tell me, what does breathing make you feel when it means the act of taking air in and out, a short moment of rest or space to recover, and a living rhythm or atmosphere that makes something feel calm and alive? Meaning 1. The act or process of taking air into and out of the lungs, used for the physical action that keeps a person or animal alive. Example: her breathing became slower after she sat down to rest. Common use: deep breathing, breathing problems, breathing exercises. Steady breathing. Meaning 2. A short chance to rest, recover, or have a little space. Used when someone gets a brief pause after pressure, effort, or difficulty. Example: the team finally had some breathing after the long repair work. Common use: breathing space. Give someone breathing room, a little breathing time. Breathing space. Meaning 3. A living rhythm, natural flow, or calm atmosphere in a place, design, or performance. Used when something feels open, alive, balanced, and full of natural movement. Example: the room had a calm breathing that made everyone feel at ease. Common use: breathing rhythm, breathing quality, a breathing space. Calm breathing. Breathing most commonly refers to the physical process of taking air in and out. It can also suggest a short pause or extra room to recover, especially in phrases like breathing space. In a more expressive use, it may describe a natural rhythm or calm atmosphere that makes a place or moment feel alive. Keep your rhythm steady and your spirit open, Captain. Carry breathing for the life-giving flow of air, for the precious pause that restores strength, and for the calm, living balance that gives every journey room to move as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we step onto this offer and attempt island, tell me, what does bid make you feel when it means an offer of money, an attempt to achieve something, and the act of saying goodbye or greeting in an old or formal style? Meaning 1. An offer of money for something. Used when someone offers a price, especially in an auction or competition to buy something. Example: she made the highest bid for the old compass. Common use: place a bid, winning bid, highest bid. Highest bid. Meaning 2. An attempt or effort to get, achieve, or win something. Used when someone tries seriously to reach a goal. Example: the crew made a bold bid to reach the island before dark. Common use: bid for success, bid to win, make a bid for power. Final bid. Meaning 3. To say goodbye, welcome, or give a command in an old or formal style. Used in literary, old-fashioned, or formal expressions. Example: he bid them farewell at the harbor gate. Common use: bid farewell, bid welcome, bid someone do something. Bid farewell. Bid can be a noun or a verb. It often means an offer of money, especially in auctions, but it can also mean a serious attempt to achieve something. In older or more formal language, it may mean to say farewell, welcome, or even to tell someone to do something. Choose your moment with courage, Captain. Carry bid for the offer that reaches upward, for the bold attempt that chases a goal, and for the formal farewell that closes one chapter before we sail to the next island. Captain. Before we step onto this love and value island, tell me, what does beloved make you feel when it means deeply loved by someone, greatly valued by a group or community, and used as a warm and affectionate way of addressing someone? Meaning 1. Deeply loved by someone. Used for a person, animal, or thing that is loved very much. Example: he kept a photo of his beloved dog at the cabin. Common use: beloved friend, beloved dog, beloved home. Beloved. Meaning 2. Greatly valued, admired, or cherished by many people. Used for a person, place, tradition, or object that a larger group loves deeply. Example: the island's beloved lighthouse has guided sailors for generations. Common use: beloved teacher, beloved tradition, beloved place. Beloved lighthouse. Meaning 3. Used as a warm, affectionate form of address. Used in speech or writing to lovingly speak to someone. Example: come closer, beloved, and look at the stars with me. Common use: my beloved, beloved child, beloved one. My beloved. Beloved is a warm and emotional word. It can describe someone or something deeply loved by one person, treasured by a whole community, or directly addressed with affection. The tone is usually tender, respectful, or emotional, so beloved often carries more depth than simple words like liked or even loved. Guard what matters most, Captain. Carry beloved for the ones held closely in the heart, for the treasures cherished by many, and for the tender words that bring warmth to every voyage as we sail to the next island.